Go.
Hello. I'm going to take you, to the flags of the world, and we start here with the United States, and we have Tanzania, the United Nations, Zimbabwe, Zambia, all the way to the Congo. What I'm trying to bring here is the idea that for every success that we can achieve, whether in the classroom, in the hospital, in the wars, or we have to honor culture. So I'm going to take you to a scenario which I experienced, which involves culture. I was teaching culture in Georgia at a university called Georgia College and State University. Unfortunately, in 2004, I was made to work for 7 months as an immigrant black professor. 7 months without pay. And when I tried to ask for compensation for those 7 months, all hell broke loose. And to this date, I haven't had that money in my hands. I'm going to talk to you in this video. I'm going to bring about bullying, a bullying boss, immigrants, white-collar corruption, racism, gender, education, immigration, humiliation, emotional distress, hate crimes, and the list goes on. However, at the same time, I honor the Statue of Liberty because it talks about justice for all. Hence, I'm trying to put this video together. Let me bring to you just my little background from Africa. I was born into poverty. However, I was poor and happy. And we would carry firewood on our head, we would carry buckets of water. And so my head was used to carrying stuff from the time I was a little girl. Now, on this particular day that I want to bring you into picture, imagine you are in a classroom and you invite 2 males. One is your boss, the department chair, and the other one is a journalist, and they both bring cameras into your classroom. On this particular day in the classroom, as an immigrant professor, I believed that cross-cultural connections are a pit of gold. Hence, I taught culture, but I got into fire. Like I told you, I'm in the deep South Georgia in 2005. Steve Marcotte, I invite, he's a new journalist and a reporter, and he comes and he is holding a camera. And also my department chair, Dr. Charles Martin, comes bring with his own camera. So we have 2 Caucasian males, 2 white males, 1 black professor, and students, and they both have, the 2 males have a camera. In terms of my question, democracy or dictatorship, how would you feel when you find out that the reporter publishes an excellent report about the lesson that you have just taught on culture and tolerance, and it's entitled "In Someone Else's Shoes"? And my students are happy on that particular day. He takes a group photo. Now, on the other hand, imagine your boss says to you, "Hey, Dr. Mercy," he singles me out and he says, "Smile." And of course, you smile to your boss, and he takes a photo of me. And what does he do with that photo? he photoshops and he takes white dead children and he makes me step on white dead children. And you can see that student who was dressed as a Native American Indian, he photoshopped that student and he put him so that, and he circulated my photograph on internet for 5 years without my consent, and I was portrayed as a voodoo queen on internet, on Facebook, and this was posted on the Georgia College and State University. My boss preys on women. He took a picture of, he took one of my students. You can see Cindy is there smiling with me, next to me. And my department chair asks Cindy, and Cindy posts a poem of hate on internet with the photograph that my department chair took in this classroom. I say here, my students, if you were to look at my evaluations from my students, all of them say excellent, excellent, and the teacher is effective. So this is abuse from this department chair, and he would post and send this video wherever he could, and it has affected my social life, and he only it affected my jobs, it affected everywhere, and all my students liked my work. And when I got peer reviews from other faculty, from other universities, they will say, she is an excellent, she is a born professor. So in my opinion, this is what is called 21st century lynching, because he has been using this photograph everywhere. And my boss was found guilty when I complained to EEOC in 2006. And when he was found guilty of racism and abuse on an immigrant professor, the way he was treating me, he decided to retaliate and circulate my picture on Facebook. So this is sabotage, and it is defamation of my character. And in the eyes of my bully, I was like a social, you know, somebody who had to be abused. And if he would even use wiretapping, if I am having friends, girlfriends or male friends, he is sure to tell them, oh, you know, just sending them that picture which is circulating on internet. If I have, you can imagine if friends saw that and I'm portrayed as a voodoo, and to some extent I had a situation where he was implicating that I had HIV/AIDS, and I have been tested. I was tested and it's negative. I do not have HIV. I'm not a witch, and I would like justice because he has ruined my life. And what I would like is also just to be part of the universal class whereby I feel that my job has been affected. Who would want a professor who is stepping on dead children? So I would ask SPL, Southern Poverty Law Center, to look into this. Thank you.